Founded in 1729, Arlington Street continues today as a gathering place for progressive people of faith in the greater Boston area and beyond. We are located at the corner of Arlington and Boylston Streets, across from the Public Garden in Boston, Massachusetts.
Welcome home. These are the words that greet us every Sunday when we come to church. Welcome home. We are welcome here, just as we are changing and growing, as we are celebrating, grieving, wondering. All of us are welcome here. Over the years, I've been a part of many UU churches, and rarely, if ever, have I experienced what we have here each week at the Arlington Street Church. A community that welcomes us just as we are, to hear the good news of how to live in this beautiful and tragic world. We need guidance. We seek solace. We share our joy. And we do all of that here together in this beloved community. My name is Rebecca Parkhill.
My name is Robert Willett, and we're honored to have been asked this morning to tell you a little bit about why we love and support the Arlington Street Church. I grew up in the Anglican Church in England, going to church every day and not believing most of what I was required to say. Coming to the UU Church as a young adult, I found a place where I felt comfortable. Coming to the Arlington Street Church, I feel something even more. A spirit of universal love and acceptance that is powerful and life-affirming. It feels like what I've been missing.
Robert and I have been members of, and I've served as a minister in a variety of UU churches around the world, from All Souls in New York City, which is one of our denomination's largest congregations, to tiny Unitarian churches in the English countryside, including house churches where we met in people's living rooms. And those experiences have taught us what a truly special place the Arlington Street Church is. And one of my personal favorite parts of the service each week is when we put out our hands and we send love to each other and we feel it coming back. And that's meant so much to me personally especially during the isolation of the pandemic, to be together in this open, warm, and loving community.
This church is so generous to all of us, and we want to find ways to be generous in return, which is why we're so happy to be able to give back to the church each week during the offertory and also through our annual pledge.
We're saddened by Kim's upcoming retirement, but we look forward to being a part of the next chapter and to continuing to create our beloved community together.
Hi, I'm Wendy Ballinger.
I'm David Ballinger.
I'm a lifelong Unitarian Universalist.
I'm a recent convert, although I've been Unitarian for 30 years.
Only recent in our world. We were members of the Scituate Unitarian Universalist Church for over 3 decades. It's where we raised our children, and they grew up through the Sunday school there.
We were married there 36 years ago.
We moved to Boston from Scituate 7 years ago and became engaged with the Arlington Street community when our daughter was married in Arlington Street Church 2.5 years ago, and we never stopped coming after going to that initial service.
Right.
We are very excited to be a part of this community and really look forward to getting to know people better and better as the years go by.
Hi, everybody. My name is Susie.
And I'm Ted. We live in Cambridge.
And I guess we came to Arlington Street because I was looking for a spiritual community. Actually, I've been looking for a spiritual community for many years. And I was really looking for kind of what I thought I wasn't going to find, a Buddhist-centered UU church with also earth the wisdom of the earth brought into sermons, and a congregation that was active and friendly and welcoming and just a very engaged, vital place. So I thought I had a pie in the sky kind of view and looking around, and I found Arlington Street, brought a friend to go with me, and I loved it particularly, and I thought I'd hit the jackpot because it was like all of those things. I couldn't believe it. I felt very welcomed, and I went home, told Ted about it, and he'll tell you his part.
And unlike Susie, I was not looking for a spiritual community, but when we went the next week after her first visit, I was simply blown away by the love, the friendliness, the openness, engagement, caring, the hugs from the community. Reverend Beth and Reverend Kim knew our names by the time of our next visit. And it was just such a welcoming place that captivated me. And as somebody who, has had struggles in feeling a part of any kind of church community, this was easy and really delightful. So I'm looking forward to participating in and supporting the community that's there.
We're thrilled to have joined. We're very excited.
Hi, I'm Colton Hui. I live in Cambridge, and I grew up in Manchester, New Hampshire. I wasn't raised with any sort of faith tradition, and it wasn't really something that I was looking for. But I did have a good friend growing up who went to UU in Manchester, and I always sort of had it in the back of my head that if I needed a faith tradition or a spiritual community, that UU was a place that I could turn. And in my late 20s, I found that I needed that. And I started going to South Church in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, close to where I was living at the time, and just really adored the reception that I found there. And I started dating someone who lived in Cambridge shortly after that, and we would kind of trade weekends visiting each other. And so that was when I started coming to ASC. And then I moved here a little over a year ago, and I've been coming pretty consistently since. And I've really just loved the community that I've found, from Queen Cheryl's bubbles to everyone seeming to remember my name. And I just couldn't be happier to be joining this community in a more formal way. So look forward to getting to know more of you soon.
Please visit ascboston.org for more information about this historic Unitarian Universalist congregation. Arlington Street Church, gathered in love and service for justice and peace.